In this video, we're going to look at how we move our face-to-face course into an online environment. That online environment will consist of anything being hybrid, asynchronous, synchronous. So we're going to look at some of the things you want to be considerate of when transitioning from face-to-face to online. There are a lot of things you need to think about. So if you have your syllabus already, you want to take a look at that, reevaluate that, and find out which of the already established assignments you have can be turned into some interactive assignments by using some of the technology tools that we already have. And we'll look at two in this video. So there are some things you need to consider,
such as what type of technology you're going to use, how you're going to build your assignments. Repetition is key in online environment. You don't feel bad if you have to repeat yourself or if the directions are located in two different spaces, because again, especially if you're not going to be face to face with your students, they need to be able to know what they're going to do. They're going to need to know where things are. If they spend half the time looking for an assignment or looking for content, then it kind of defeats the purpose of them taking the course. And then there's the question of the kind of technology you're going to use. My saying is, I don't like using technology just for the sake of technology, just because we have it. We can't use technology just because we have a whole bunch of nice fancy tools. If the students are busy trying to learn to use the technology, then again, they're not taking the class. And if the instructor has to take the time to learn the technology, or doesn't know how to use the technology but expects the students to do the technology, that doesn't work as well. So we try to find a good balance between the use of technology and getting the most out of the content management system by enhancing the content with the right piece of technology. So what I'm going to use here is our undergraduate course template that we have. And then I'm just going to show you just the structure of how you may want to look at building your course out. So if you see here in the course menu section here, we have it built out in weeks, week 1 through 15. You can build it out with topics 1 through 15, topics 1 through 5, depending on how many topics you have. You can label them as module 1, module 2. It's up to you. If you do it by topics or modules, you don't have to have 15 modules. You can have 5 modules or 5 topics spread over 15 weeks. So it depends on how you want to do it. The reason why I like doing it this way, as with weeks, modules, or topics, is that the students will live in that particular folder. So if this is module 1, for the first module, no matter how long that module takes, they're going to be in that module 1 folder. If it's for week 1, then in week 1 they're going to live in the week 1 folder. They know where to go for week 1. And you definitely want to maybe denote the weeks, the how long that content would take. So if it's module 1, maybe it's from September 1st to September 18th. If it's week 1, then it's week 1. So let's just go with it here that we have it broken down by weeks, and we'll go into the first week here. And first let's set the course up. So the first thing you want to do, obviously, is attach your syllabus, and then put in to meet your professor. So that's a little picture and bio of yourself, of your office hours, how they can get in contact with you, and just a little introduction about yourself in the bio. So you put that here. In the course syllabus, you would upload the syllabus, maybe even put in the course description, and then some learning objectives, so that at least the students know what the course is going to be about and what they're going to be doing in the course. This section also here in the course syllabus, course description area here is also a good place maybe to put in a welcome video to welcome your students to the course. And that welcome video can consist of, it's almost like a coming attraction for your course. Highlight something particular in your course that you're going to be doing. Highlight that in like a case study, or maybe a quick video or pictures with you talking over it, just so that it's getting excited that this is the kind of things that we're going to be discussing in this course. We like to call it a welcome video, and that welcome video, it's not long. It can be a minute or 2 minutes long. Just again, like it's a coming attraction of this is what you can see, you can expect in the course. So once you do all that, let's go back to week 1. You should frame this course out of a module like this. So in each module, you want to have a module overview, detailed learning objectives for that module, and then your meat and potatoes. So whether if you're going to have a discussion board, your readings, maybe videos, and then assignments, and then or tests or quiz, throughout the term. But each module or each week folder looks just like this. So week 2, same thing: module overview, learning objectives, reading, your readings, PDFs, attachments, and then your assignments, discussion or a test or a written assignment. Then if you want to put in, if you want to have, instead of having a regular written assignment, maybe you put in a VoiceThread assignment or a Playposit assignment. So this is where you would put it in. But at least that the students know that with each week, with each module, they can be assured that this is how it's going to look: overview, objectives, and then the things they need to do. Now, in the detailed learning objectives, you don't have to list list them all. You can just say, you could just put it in your overview. This module this week, we're going to be focused on X, Y, and Z. You'll be expected to do this. And that can be fine. It's always good, especially if you're moving into an online environment, to be as clear and concise as possible, letting the students know what they're going to be doing for the upcoming week and during the week, and then giving them a clear path to finding out where that information is. So this is really key on how to build that course. So you're taking your face-to-face syllabus. You can definitely use that same syllabus, but then as far as assignments go, you need to transfer those assignments into a Blackboard assignment. So you could definitely just do a basic assignment. How we have here a regular Blackboard assignment where they have to submit something. You can do that. But to make the course more experiential and more interactive, you want to have use more interactive technology. So that's where the VoiceThread, the Playposit comes in. Playposit is a tool that you can input questions in videos. So you can use a video from YouTube or a video that you create yourself, and you can insert questions where the question pops up in the video stops, and the student has to answer the question, and the video will continue on. So that gives them a deeper level of understanding, and also gives you a better assessment of the student's learning. VoiceThread is similar to a PowerPoint, but in the likes that students can create VoiceThreads, they can share them with the class. You can have responses by text, audio, video, so that you can have a shared experience with the class, watching a particular document or picture. So this is where the tools come in, the interactivity tools come in when you're dealing with online or hybrid, asynchronous, synchronous course, because it gives the learner a better way of learning the information, and a better method for you to assess how they learn the information. So I would take your syllabus, break it down into your weeks or modules, so that your first assignment would be in your week 1 folder. And whatever topic you're using, I would do a overview of that first topic, put in your readings, and then discussion forums are always great for online classes because it continues the conversation and you can introduce new conversations. So I would definitely create discussion questions within the week as part of the overall assignments. I usually give an assignment, a written assignment, and a discussion. Or I'll give a Playposit assignment and a discussion. Or sometimes I'll just give a discussion. That should definitely go with the content which you're teaching. But it's a great method to also to give voices to the students who may not have had voices, in class, because, they may do better in expressing themselves in a discussion forum. So that you give them the opportunity to discuss and learn that way. I think once you realize how the outline of these online or asynchronous and synchronous courses go, I think you'll find it an easy way to how to build it out. So what I'd probably do is break it out into weeks. And then, whatever your week 1 content is, put that in, get an overview, get your assignments in, and then think of either if the assignments you already have, can there be some interactivity added to them? Take a look at VoiceThread and Playposit and see how they can be put into Playposit or VoiceThread. If you have time to create some 2, 3, 4 minute videos where you want to put some questions into them, use Playposit, and that's another great little assignment tool. The video enhances the learning of the students a lot, and you get that immediate feedback when they're answering questions inside the video. And then create a discussion forum, maybe the discussion to wrap up the assignment, what you did for the week. So there are a lot of things you can do. And those are just the basic steps of how to get your face-to-face course into a asynchronous or synchronous online hybrid style course. Good luck.